Thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of Stop, Look, and Listen Artist Spotlight. I'm your host, LaTroy Gardner. This week, we have singer, songwriter, model, former hooper.
Yes.
Miya Guggs. Welcome to the show, Miya.
Hi, thank you for having me.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Nice. So Miya has this new single out called Situationships, which we will touch on momentarily. But first, let's talk about your childhood. You grew up in Kansas City?
Yes, Kansas City.
Just tell us about it.
Kansas City is a big food place.
Yeah.
There's really much to do, but they have great food. So that's basically, I was a tomboy as a kid. So skateboarding, riding bikes, in the country, out of the country, basketball. I was a big tomboy.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I'm still kind of a little tomboy at heart, but I've definitely grown into my girly girl side.
Nice. So what's your favorite barbecue spot in town?
Gates is pretty good. I love Gates just because I grew up on that.
Uh-huh.
And I've always had that. My dad put us on that. So I love Gates barbecue. It's so good. So good. It just touches my soul. And I'm just
Sounds like you want a plate right now.
No, literally, I'm so hungry. Yes, I would love a plate of Gates food right now. That sounds so good.
Nice. So what happened to the Chiefs?
The game is rigged. It's rigged. It's rigged. How do you stay at 9 points the entire game? Don't even get me started. I would get too hyped for this. This is ridiculous. I was so upset. I was literally about to start crying when I was watching it. I was like, wait, not the Chiefs going down bad.
Yeah, it was unexpected.
It was.
With that offense, you're expecting, 30 plus points.
Yeah, and so when they didn't show up, I was just like, this has got to be rigged.
I hope you didn't make any wagers.
Oh, no. I don't ever gamble.
Good. So you grew up playing basketball and you made it all the way to the JUCO circuit. What position did you play?
I was the 2 and the 3.
Okay.
So shooting guard.
Oh, so you had a nice J on you.
Yes, sir.
So you said you was a tomboy, but was basketball something that you had a passion for, or were you encouraged to do so because of your height or your family members encouraging you to play?
All of the above. So my family members encouraged me to play, but I also did love the sport. I love the adrenaline of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love being in the game, honestly. So it was just, it's all of the above. Okay. And my family was really upset when I quit basketball. And I was just like, sorry guys, I got other things to do.
Yeah. So was the play to go D1 after JUCO, leaving Kansas City Community College?
No,
it wasn't.
Not for me at least. Maybe for my family's dreams, but for me, no, that was never really an idea.
Okay. So just talk about the decision to stop playing basketball and pursue your dream of music.
It was a hard decision to make just because I didn't want to let anybody down, especially my family, from quitting basketball and school and just jumping straight into music. No one really understood what was going on or why I wanted to do that. So it was really had a lot of anxiety doing that. But after I quit basketball, I was just it was a weight lifted off my shoulder. I was like, I can finally do what I want to do. Right. And so that's basically it. It was just it was an overwhelming feeling. Mm-hmm. Very overwhelming.
So did you used to sing the national anthem before games?
No. I don't know what happened. I don't even remember college for real. That was 3 years ago.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, no, I didn't used to sing the national anthem. No. I wished they would have let me do that. That would have been cool, having somebody on the court singing. Yeah. They should have let me do that. Now I'm kind of mad.
Yeah, because I was I think Victor Oladipo would sing it sometimes, and I'm not sure if you were familiar with the Gonzalez twins. I know they played college basketball at Kansas for a little while too. So I think they used to
I don't know
that as
why they
well.
didn't want me to do it. Mm-mm. It's kind of messed up now that I think about it.
So just talk about some of the intangible qualities from being an athlete that you feel helps you in your pursuit in the music industry.
Staying fit. Staying fit. So basketball really helped condition me mentally to stay fit and to stay working out, always moving. And it was hard transitioning for that from basketball to music because I don't have a specific schedule when it comes to music. But when you're in basketball, you have like a strict everyday schedule. And that's kind of hard going into music because like everything changes.
Right.
Like it's like fast paced, everything changes. You don't really have a warning for anything. It's just like, which is fun because I'm a very spontaneous person, but it's kind of hard like transitioning from strict schedule to like no schedule.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure the traveling is something
Oh,
you're also
I love
used
to
to.
travel. So I'm all down for traveling. All down for traveling.
Cool. So just talk about some of your influences.
I really love SZA, Janae Aiko, and Tiana Taylor. I just feel like they have this very authentic aura about themselves. They're not really like any other artists that you see out here. They're very, very authentic and like true to themselves. And I absolutely love that about them. They inspire me to be my true authentic self. And I hope to inspire others to be their true authentic self. So I just love them. I love their sound. I just love everything about them. I just really do. I love them so much. They're definitely like in rotation in like my music.
Yeah, I've been playing SZA's "Good Days" a lot this week because the weather is nice. So I'll be sitting outside in a rocking chair, and then especially the ending part, it's like so mellow.
Yes.
Yeah, so peaceful.
I would love to work with either one of them women. Love it.
Yeah, so you're talking about being your authentic self. So let's sort of transition into the single "Situationships." It's climbing the charts, produced by Richie.
Yes.
You wrote the song. Just talk about what inspired it.
It started off on Twitter when I was scrolling through Twitter, and this was before like entanglement was a thing. So like it was situationships before it was entanglement. And situationships didn't even get enough play because entanglement literally happened right after.
Right.
So like, nobody really knew what situationships was because it wasn't it wasn't circling as fast as entanglement was. And so I was like, wait, situationships, I done been through several of those. Let me go ahead and just like, put my 2 cents down, I guess. And it took me like a month and a half to write it because when you're facing your own emotions, you kind of like put them off and like you just distract yourself from your own emotions. And I distracted myself for like a month. And I was like, okay, maybe I should go back and finish this song. And I started it in Kansas and I finished it in LA. And I was like, okay, cool. And after I wrote it, then I went and recorded it. And it's what it is now.
Okay. Well, just tell us about your personal experience in a situationship, or just define situationships.
A situationship is basically a relationship, but it's a situation. It's not really necessarily a relationship, but it's not necessarily toxic either. It's just kind of like both people are stuck in limbo. And it's just like, you don't really know. It's just a situation. I don't know what situation it is. I don't know what kind of situation, but I just know it's a situation.
Right.
And yeah, I've been through several of those. So I kind of just put every single situation that I've been in into like one full song.
So what are your expectations while in a situationship?
I mean, I hope I don't ever have to be in a situationship again. I have zero expectations for a situation. I don't even want to deal with them anymore. I don't even want to do it.
Because does it seem like it becomes just as, if not more stressful than a relationship?
Yeah. It's like you get the stress of a relationship, but you get the freedom of this if you're single. But then it's not necessarily toxic. I mean, depending on like what the parties are. But it's just like, It's like you're literally in limbo. Like you have no idea what's going on, but it's also very, very fun. So it's kind of like intoxicating because like, oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun because like I don't know what's going on, the adrenaline, but it's also just like, wait, now I'm stressed out at night because I don't know what's going on. But then you wake up in the morning, you're like, here we are again. And it's just like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's just like, okay, maybe I should, figure out what this is. Figure out what this is. There it is.
Yeah. Do you ever expect to get exclusive with the person you're in a situationship with, or do you think it's pretty much just a situation where when you're together, but there's no emotional entanglements involved?
I feel like that's what makes a situationship because there is emotional entanglements involved in both parties, but it's just like very avoidant of those emotions. And so I'm just like, I don't expect anything out of anything. I just kind of I'm like the type of person to go with the flow. And like, if that's where it leads, that's where it leads. But it's just like, I don't know. The whole point of a situationship is that you don't know.
Uh-huh.
And so it's just like, wow, okay, here we are. Living life on the edge.
Yeah. So you also have a single, Bad Boy, featuring Richard Wingo from Jagged Edge. Talk about that single and the experience working with an R&B legend.
Oh, he's dope. He's super dope. I actually don't like the song. Yeah, right? Isn't that crazy? I don't like the song. Well, at least my part of the song I don't like. I was kind of forced to release it. I did not want to release it. I didn't like it. I didn't feel like it was my true authentic self. So yeah, that's why I don't like it.
What was it that made you feel like it wasn't your authentic self?
I don't know, just the sound and like the whole aesthetic of the song. I was just like, this ain't really me. I should have honestly gave the song to someone else, but they wanted me to release it, and I was just like, I don't want to.
So you wrote it as well?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we have Bad Boy and Situationships. Are both singles going to be on the upcoming EP, Patterns?
Bad Boy is definitely not. I would not sign off on that. No. But yeah, Situationships is definitely going to be on there. I'm excited for that EP to drop. I think we're planning on the summer.
Uh-huh.
But we're just working through like all the logistics of it and the legal portions of it. So we're planning on the summer. So hopefully, fingers crossed that it comes out in the summer because I'm really excited to share that with everybody.
Okay. What should we expect?
Expect a roller coaster, me going through emotions. Because
Right.
Patterns is all about me recognizing the different patterns in my relationships over the past 3 years. Well, over the past all of my years in relationships. And so that's what it is. It's basically me recognizing the good and the bad patterns and just kind of calling myself out while calling them out, while not knowing what's going on, while also knowing what's going on. It's just a pattern of like, until you break that cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so just tell us what's next, and do you plan on getting into any acting?
I would love to get into acting. I'm actually kind of nervous just because like I have a lot of tattoos. So I don't know if they like, oh my gosh, my dog is like tipping over my light. I don't know. I don't know if you can like have tattoos while acting because I know like.
Nah, I like that one on your hand.
Oh yeah,
like that one.
The snake. I have like 18 tattoos.
Yeah.
So it's just like I have one on my neck, one on my stomach, one on my arm. I have finger tattoos. So I'm just like, yo, like I'm probably destined for like an action film because of all these tattoos. Like I hope, like I would love to get into acting.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you did Love and Basketball, who would play Quincy? If you did a remake.
Trevor Jackson. Oh my God, shout out to Trevor Jackson. He's like my celebrity crush. I'm just like, love him.
Nice.
He'd be my Quincy.
All right, Miya. So before I let you go, feel free to plug your socials, plug Situationships, and leave us with some words of positivity.
You can find me on Instagram at Guggs. That's Miya Guggs, all one word. All my music is on all streaming platforms. Just type in Miya Guggs and you should find it on anywhere. And I just want everybody to stay their authentic self, have a positive outlook, and change your perspective. Because you never know what could happen. Anything can happen. Anything is possible.
All right. Thank you, Miya. And, as she said, check out Situationships on all the streaming platforms. For Stop, Look, and Listen to Artist Profile, I'm your host, LaTroy Gardner. See you next time. Peace and blessings.
Thank you for checking us out on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe for more great content. And don't forget to check out our website at GOB Radio Network.com.